we've just sort of rocked up. Nothing's really working.
Nope. A couple of us are having to sing like me, Liam Gallagher.
I'm really hot.
Well, not sing, hopefully.
That's a statement, actually.
A statement of fact.
And I'm quite warm as well.
So I suppose I should welcome everyone to Hard Hat Chat.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hard Hat Chat. We've got special guests this week, haven't we, Dan?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, I'm quite excited about these.
Yeah.
I feel like I know them.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you listen to podcasts, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're like famous to us.
I have these on my Meta glasses on a Saturday morning usually. Well, probably a Saturday afternoon when she finally lets me get on with some stuff that I want to do.
Nice.
So yeah, I feel like I know these two. Should we let them introduce themselves?
Yeah, I think they should introduce themselves. Special guests?
Welcome.
I'm Dan,
I'm Ryan.
and we are the Uncleanables
There you are.
from the Uncleanable Podcast.
Podcast
Good name.
Pros.
Good name as well.
You know, Dan came up with that name. I
Yeah.
can't take any credit for that. I put forward some terrible ones, I think.
It was just a brainstorming event, wasn't it? And we was throwing them all out there, and there was about 40 in the chat going backwards and forwards, and it just Uncleanables came up, and it was like, well, hang on a minute, that's
Yeah.
actually
I think
It's
between me
Yeah.
messaging Dan saying, do you fancy doing a podcast, and us coming up with the Uncleanables, it was
Yeah.
about 35 minutes.
it was beautiful. Yeah.
It just clicked.
Oh, wow. How long have you been doing it?
100th episode is getting edited today.
About 18 months, I think it is. I'm sure it was
First episode.
about
good. Nice
September
milestone, yeah.
2021, 2022.
Yeah, it was on the back end of summer.
So it
Last
started
year?
in September.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was 2022. So yeah, coming up 2 years nearly.
Nice.
Yeah.
We know the time and dedication that takes to get nowhere near to 100. So
Yeah. It's hard, isn't it?
well done.
It's
It has
hard.
been difficult.
And you do yours every week.
Yeah.
Did you always do it every week?
Yeah,
Because I haven't
since
been back
day
to the
one.
originals.
Since day one, it was weekly episode with me and Dan. Then, when we first started doing guest episodes, they would replace our episode.
Yeah.
So we had sometimes we had a week off, didn't we? So, well, not a week off of recording, just a week off of me and you recording on our own. And then we wanted to ramp it up, so we started doing more guest episodes, and we'd upload them midweek.
Yeah.
So although it's 100 episodes, it's not 100 weeks
Yeah.
because a couple of weeks we've had two go out.
Yeah.
You know, one midweek, one on the Saturday. But now we do one every Saturday without fail, and then guest episodes get uploaded midweek
On a Wednesday.
on a Wednesday.
Nice.
It's cool.
Good format, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they've got video on theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to see how dangerously good looking we are, just head over
How
to YouTube.
smouldering we are.
Or
Yeah.
we're trying to maybe take a photo for our social.
Yeah, we'll get
just one of them old-fashioned still photos. That's what people need.
Yeah. I mean, it was,
wanted a bit more. They are a bit ripped in that. They come in, look all muscly.
that's what happens when you're on the tools, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
give it a couple
We've
of
got
years.
behind It was nice the other day because we got our first pod shout out, didn't we? From you boys.
Yeah, we
And-
mentioned you.
Yeah.
We mentioned
And
you.
you're moving premises. And the first thing I said when you walked in is, I'm really sorry we haven't got a shower. I mean, there is a hose outside and it's boiling hot. So you're welcome to use that afterwards.
But mind you have got running water. So you did.
Yeah, better than what we've had for the last 2 years.
Well, when I turned up here, there was nothing. So we put everything in, you say.
It's a nice little unit. It's done really, really well, I think.
It's how my brain works. Like, get a box, shipping container, convert it into something. I wanted to live in a shipping container.
It'd be simple, wouldn't it?
Not totally given up on that dream, have you?
Not totally. So you see, as you come down the track,
Yeah.
there's some containers.
That's
Yeah,
right,
I pointed them out to Dan when we walked past.
I wanted to convert them into my house. So I brought my wife up here like a few weeks ago, and I was like, "Oh, look, we can live in this, and the kids can live in this bit, and we put it all together, and we sell the house."
And how'd that go down?
Well, we're keeping the house. so yeah, she's not involved with it.
She's not keen, no.
No.
They call it is it modular living?
Well, it is. Yeah, I think it's modular living, but it's also, for me, I was like, I could put solar panels on the roof, I could insulate it. You know, there's loads of things that you can do with them. And like all of these, because obviously we'll move on probably in the not too distant future, and then it's like pick this setup up in 3 units and just drop it in another yard.
There you go. Yeah.
For our business, we need a yard setup. So a little bit different. It's hard to get units around here, isn't it? It's
Very
part of
hard.
Essex, it's tough,
Very
isn't it?
hard. We've had to spend
What's the factor
nearly
now?
3 times as much on our rent in the new place.
Really?
One of the
Wow.
dearest
Just
real
because-
estates in the UK, I think.
The whole-
Commercial
yeah,
in
that's
Essex.
it. Commercial
You
in
moved to
Essex.
Makes sense.
Hockley
Nice.
now, haven't you? Is
Hockley,
that
yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a new. Well, it's a
Fancy.
fancier postcode, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
definitely fancier, yeah.
Right.
They've got their own woods.
Yeah, very true. Yeah.
Do you know
But
what?
we have got 2 toilets, a shower,
Yeah.
2 office
We'll pop
levels.
home for a shower then.
You are, yeah. We've invited you around for a group shower and
You
a
did
pod
it, right?
and a
That's the
podcast
first thing, yeah. Yeah.
and a podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, can't have one without the other, they said.
So you know a little bit about cleaning, Curt.
I do
don't you?
know a little bit about cleaning.
Before you come here,
Yeah.
got into the world of construction.
Yeah.
That was your thing,
I
wasn't
spent
it?
8 or 9 years. I can't quite work out when I started. But yeah. Quite a
You
long
new
time.
window cleaning.
Yeah, window cleaning, commercial like offices and bits as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you do now?
Work here.
Construction.
Construction, yeah.
Is that a better life? Or are we? Should we be moving?
No, do you know what? Like, so
No, he's very jealous. When we,
I'm jealous in the summer.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. It's not so great in
No,
the winter.
it's
I don't think construction's great in the winter.
nothing's great in the winter, is it? Unless you like skiing.
Yeah.
Or ice skating.
Yeah,
Or-
so the winter is.
Yeah, the winter's
It
quite
it
horrible.
can be brutal, especially when you're like cleaning windows and the water's freezing on the glass.
Yeah.
And that's not an
Is it like a
enjoyable day.
feast or famine industry? Is it just everyone wants everything clean? Everyone wants everything jet washed?
It's definitely
Definitely
busier
spring.
in the summer.
Yeah.
Definitely, we'll do twice as much revenue per month, March through September-ish,
Yeah.
than we do in the back 6 months of the year. But that is slowly changing. So
Yeah.
we're always trying to improve our business model. And historically, I've always been someone who's like, right, I want the high ticket jobs, because in your head you're like, right, that's, I'm going
That's
to
where
get a
the
nice
money
big
is.
lump of money
Yeah.
in. I can do 1 or 2 days on this and earn the same I would doing a week of window cleaning.
Mm.
But it's hard to get those jobs.
Yeah.
So now I've flipped my business model on its head, and I'm going for quantity over the so-called quality of the one-off bigger jobs. So I think over the next 2 years, we'll probably find we'll still do more money in the summer, but it'll even out a lot more.
Yeah.
It won't be that twice as busy in the summer setup that we've
Yeah.
had historically.
I think as well, like I used to at a point decided to go, there was still a split between domestic and commercial,
Mm.
but if you lose a few domestic jobs, it doesn't matter.
No.
You're always picking stuff up.
Mm.
Whereas if you lost one of those commercial contracts, which were, to be fair, were always more secure, so I didn't.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's going to be quite a big dent.
Yeah,
compared
the
to-
fee is much greater.
Yeah.
I've got one commercial client that's worth about $8,000 a year to me.
Yeah.
And they've had management changes and I've been flapping.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
get
they've
that.
called me in for a meeting and they're like, have we got a contract with you? I'm like, not officially, no, but I turn up every month and I do your
Yeah.
cleaning.
I'm sure the
You're
previous
asking
guy said
AI
10
to
years.
make a contract.
Yeah, it's this time of year though, it's just nice being outside of it with those like bright mornings.
It's great. It is. I
Yeah.
think it's of all the industries I've ever been in, I really, really enjoy it.
So how long have you both been doing it at the site at the same time together, or?
So I've been doing it a little bit longer. than
Little
you
bit
have,
longer,
haven't I?
yeah.
So I started just over 4 years ago.
So I was quite. I mean, I'm quite in touch with a couple of the hardhats you got on the wall there, like Vinci.
Oh, okay.
So I come from a different background,
Yeah.
and then I was working in the city, and then I left that, and I started on my own to do maintenance.
Right.
So just small maintenance in residential, and it was kind of getting me by whilst another big plan was dropping into place. And then once that dropped into place, then I was carrying on, and then eventually I started offering slowly, obviously under Ryan's influence, the external cleaning, and I just worked with it, and I found that it was just easier to kind of pick up work, and it just kind of lent itself to growing a business better.
Yeah, well, you just had the same problem that my business had, where you were doing a lot of one-off work.
It was all
weren't you?
ad hoc, yeah.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was
yeah,
all
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, can you put this bit of furniture together? And it's like, well, I'm not going to buy a new bit of furniture now for
Yeah.
another 18
Yeah.
months.
That's it, yeah. So once it was done, and I wanted that repeat subscription service.
Yeah.
I always liked that model.
That makes
So there,
sense.
So
yeah,
it's even less regular than cleaning, whereas like someone will have their conservatory done every year or 2
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Like you were putting shelves up that would last 5 years.
Or building stuff,
Yeah.
or-
He
Hopefully.
was doing it too
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Or
You need some
repairing
built-in
stuff.
obsolescence.
Like things like, I don't know, someone gets in the loft and puts their foot through the loft. Yeah, straight through the ceiling. You think, yeah, I can fix it. You guys can fix it. Once it's done, it's done.
Yeah,
They ain't gonna make that mistake
put the
again.
foot
That's
through
it.
the roof
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's great, obviously, as it comes along. And I know it sounds silly. It comes along often and whatnot, but then they're never going to speak to you again.
Yeah, but we find some of the best things that we do are like we put up signposts, bollards, wheel stops, and they get damaged so quick.
Yeah.
So we'd be back there doing the same thing over and over again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that is.
So are you guys subbed out from some of these, like Vinci and Core?
Yeah, we
I know you've
basically
got Core.
we would work for most of these.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you're in quite a commercial.
We'd be like,
environment.
P1 or tier ones, whatever you want to call these boys. They sub their work to us.
Nice.
We actually deliver the actual work.
Yeah.
They're just
They take the credit for it.
Yeah, they're just the face.
they listen. They're amazing, aren't they?
No, they're good.
Yeah.
No, genuinely, we've got good relationships with all of them. Like we've been working with them.
Yeah, so we tend to, until like this year, we tend not to advertise because we're on a list. We kind of get offered jobs in bulk.
Why did that change
and
this
we
year?
almost go through them because we realise that we're doing sort of 40 to 50% of our turnover with one or two clients.
Dangerous.
Very dangerous. And last year, the collapse of ISG took a lot of firms out, and we just now look. We see the benefit in like doing things like this and having conversations with others.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's great. Like we always know we're going to like get the money off of the Vincies and the Hills and that out of the world because they've got it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit more for us. We can't just go to like, well, we tried and we done an episode like the other week. We tried to go to smaller outfits, and when it comes to paying us, and we need to be paid £200,000-300,000 because we're doing reasonable sized jobs, then them sort of companies were struggling to pay us. So we prefer to be with these big major contractors, you know, that have got all these different schemes going on. On the Vinci stuff, we work a lot on Royal Mail. It's just a framework that's going to be there forever. A lot of health and safety stuff, a lot of planned maintenance, a lot of planned changes, but the stuff that's just has to happen.
Yeah. So what sort of marketing are you doing? Because we love a bit of marketing chat, don't we?
Yeah, what sort of budgets you got, lads?
Yeah.
Well, now we're doing more than what we've ever done.
Yeah. Yeah. So just
So
firstly, being more active on the socials.
Well, we started with
number
that.
one.
We got a couple of people in here to help us because I'm super like all over the place, so I need someone to help me do things. And then we've recently met Sarah. She's coming in as a brand consultant to put it all together.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fancy.
It does sound fancy.
Yeah, but I like the sound of it.
You can be the brand ambassador.
She come from Coke, so I was like, if you're good enough for Coca-Cola, you probably do all right here.
Absolutely.
That's what. But it's all about now putting the message together, and basically the message that we're like, anyone can really, not anyone, but a lot of people can dig the hole and fit it for the concrete. That's not really what we're selling. What we're selling is like a service, a personalised service. We've got a unique team. I say that because they can't get a job anywhere else. But that's almost what we're selling. So what we're trying to now pitch in our marketing is all of them things that we've got and that we can offer. Just maybe just a little bit of a USP.
And the understanding of what it takes to work for these guys. Because it's not like some of the jobs we're on, even just simple things like the working hours are so all over the place. A lot of people wouldn't have a clue how to price it like properly.
Yeah.
Or would assume that you can get access when we know you can't. And just things like that, and making it easier for the client as well.
Well, over the years, we've developed ways of using special products.
Yeah, quite innovative. We like to think, don't we?
Yeah.
Where do you guys put your adverts in to kind of bait that fish?
No, well, internally within different divisions within the same companies. So we might do stuff like put my cartoon face on a cookie, and send it to like another division.
So like when you say division, you mean like Balfour Beatty, say, for argument's sake?
Yeah, anyone within Vinci that we know, they got a bit going on, we want a bit of that, we'll just make ourselves known.
So almost internally, yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Because
look, we could spend thousands of pounds a month on SEOs, but what's the point?
This is what I always thought. Yeah,
no one's doing it to get us. They're not doing that.
They're not
you already
searching.
need to be on that
So
framework.
what we tend to do is maybe do like
do the work.
LinkedIn posts, the TikToks, the Instas, show people what we're doing, and then maybe then put something more personalised out to a team or an individual that we might know of.
So is there a Core 4 YouTube channel coming?
There's one already, yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
You're going to be the next Ashley?
No.
I can't remember his name.
Ashley Banjo.
No.
You do some dancing.
Yeah, I could dance.
Ashley,
Yeah, he lives
what,
up the
I
road,
can't remember
doesn't he?
what his name is. The guy that does the tipper trucks.
Oh, Asheville.
Asheville, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Danny Louise.
That's the one.
Is he
Yeah.
the guy that does the? No, he don't do the rubbish, does he? He does the tippers.
Yeah, I
With the
think he does a bit
aggregates.
of everything,
Yeah.
doesn't he? But
Yeah,
he's
I think so.
quite strong on YouTube.
Yeah, he's got a lot of followers, hasn't
Yeah.
Do you know? I
Luke,
must say, while we're on this subject, I am really blown away by how much it's taken off this whole YouTube thing, and you know the whole day in the life of something.
he?
And I don't mean like just the generic like a day in the life of a chippy, right? I mean like the day in the life of a company owner, and you see all the
Yeah.
Yeah,
vans
there's a
go
lot
out
of
and
it.
everything. And I think that's so cool.
Yeah, a few years ago, you would have thought people ain't going to watch that.
Yeah.
I think it's since the whole Diary of a CEO thing as well.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people switched onto that.
So you're going to do like a personal brand as well, Dan?
That's where we're at the moment.
The,
Is that-
the
maybe,
DC.
maybe we're a little bit confused about some of the messaging we're putting out.
Right.
And Sarah come in and she quite brutal.
You got to be.
The message is confusing.
Yeah, I think you've got to be. It's got to be very clear.
So we're doing a bit of work behind the scenes to put it all together.
Yeah. I mean, the type of marketing we have to do is probably more of a targeted marketing than sort of a blanket.
Yeah.
So we do stuff like, so we'll have a site set up and then we'll get a chef in to cook for the lads. And then we'll say we're going to do this food. We're going to have a 20-minute stop where everyone's going to eat, and then we'll do a mental health chat. And that for us works as marketing because it ticks big social value boxes.
Yeah.
So when people see it, they go, "Oh yeah, that's all right, that works."
I guess it gets spoken about as well because it's not what people.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not the norm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not the norm. Yeah. So anything that we do within our projects, we tend to get budgets now, don't we, for little bits and pieces. Go and build something at the local church or the local school because we're within a scheme, and we'll jump on board that, and they're the bits that we need to show on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely.
So rather than it trying to be just, because like I say, a lot of what we do is pretty unsexy, really.
Watch us dig a trench.
No, it's boring. It's so
You got to
boring.
package it up.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
Is it groundworks you guys do?
Really, yeah. We do
Predominantly,
specialist access solutions, we call it.
Specialist access solutions.
Scaffolding.
Fancy scaffold.
I was
But
gonna
it
say,
is-
or a shovel, isn't it?
It's like, yeah, it depends on what you need to access, yeah.
So is that what? So you do scaffolding?
Yeah.
And groundworks or not, or just?
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fair play.
We go up or down.
Yeah, it's a good way
We
of kind of
basically-
dressing it up, isn't it?
The insurers love us because it's the two most dangerous things you can do.
Yeah. Under one roof.
Are you working at depth or are you working at height?
And we basically go, yeah, and they go, oh, massive high risk. We'll have a huge premium off you this year, thank you.
Yeah, that's just renewed.
So you cook for all the scaffs, and you do the mental health meetings with them.
Yeah, and they are just...
How's that go?
Yeah, they're all mad, aren't they?
Mate, they're lunatics.
So you work this one out. I mean, we got a job in next week. We got a load going up to New Scotland Yard,
Oh yeah.
and on the roof canopy out the front there, they sort of get up and cut the grass. It's like a sedum roof, but they
Bit of
maintain it.
weeding, isn't it?
So we put up a tower, a bit of handrail, and all of that. It's nothing major. But you now try and explain to the lads, right? Go in there, no police jokes,
Yeah.
polite, be, and then you get all the stories about
Chaos.
how they fought every copper. But these cops up there at New Scotland Yard are proper. They ain't the ones.
No
you
one
get
wants
from
to
here.
do the job.
Yeah, but
Brilliant.
we do them sort of jobs. So we are different as a. They're not stereotypical scaffolders, are they? We've had them,
No, not at all.
but they're professional.
I think a lot of that come from like where we was working on structures like bridges, and it wasn't sort of a run of houses. We weren't.
Yeah.
So
I
is
see
there-
what
is
you
there
mean.
a lot
we
more-
get
sort of house
we
patches,
wouldn't put
don't
a housing estate up.
No.
We couldn't. We're
No,
not
we're not
geared
set
up
up
for
for
it.
that.
Right.
So we do like unique stuff.
One-offs.
So
Yeah.
is there a lot more thought that goes into?
Yeah,
that.
100%. We will plan jobs a year or so in advance.
And is it like mathematical? Have you got a
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we get like structural engineers.
Yeah, yeah.
basically,
I've got a
literally
question
doing the
to do
scaffold
with-
design.
Sorry to interrupt. I've got a question about scaffolding. Really digressing. Watched a program on Netflix the other day about Grenfell, and they still had scaffolding up years later.
Yeah.
So how would that deal go down? Would that be on hire yearly?
Yeah, it's be on hire. Yeah.
Would it really?
Or they might buy it. We've had a couple of structures. We built bridges and things, and they've gone, oh, we want it for 6 months. So they hire it for 6 months. We put it up. They hire it, and they go, oh, I think it's going to be 6 years. Can we buy it?
And then, well, how does the price work out? I mean,
you tend to sell it footage, how much gear you got in it. Yeah, you might sell it by the ton, but.
And then what do they do afterwards? Can you approach them and buy it back when they want to take it down, or is
that's usually what happens? Yeah.
Is that right?
And you'll buy it back at
a lower rate,
10 pence on the pound.
Yeah. Yeah, but you think if you've got it, like if you're the council and you've had to have that bridle path we had to put up, you've got to have this bridle path up, but it's always been the right way. We can do it after.
No, totally, yeah.
But a lot of them, we try not to sell to them, don't we? Because the hire's where the money's at. But then also, because of the uniqueness of a lot of our projects, 12 weeks will really be 12 weeks. So they'll be doing something on a structure. We will do that.
So that you don't tend to overrun as much with it being a little bit more specialist.
Not on those.
But when you get to a housing estate, they will try to that bit there about the hire. They're trying to knock that out these days.
Yeah.
So it'd be an all risk.
They'll want a lump.
It'd be an all risk project. Yeah.
Right.
What sort of startup costs do you boys have? Because you've got to buy all the kit, haven't you?
Oh yeah. So you're talking about to get a return on, say, scaffold, you need to put it up 5 times.
Wow, that's interesting.
A bit more if you're going system.
Probably a lot more if you're going system. So we call it like tap, just all clicks together a bit like your mobile towers. Yeah. They're very expensive. Massive on the continent, massive in the States. Over here, it's like weird, isn't it?
But they're a good one, to be fair. You talking about the Grenfell like scaffold. Obviously, that would have been like, they'd have had all the timber then around it. But with the system, you've got metal. It's all metal.
And it clicks like Lego. Yeah.
So
from a fire point,
anyone can build it. Yeah, is the idea.
How interesting.
Well, you do a training course, but basically, then anyone does that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, we specialise in doing some systems and stuff. I've been in some weird scenarios. We've been at the end of Southend Pier. We've been bridges like Marlow Bridge. We made a scaffold that moved with the bridge as the bridge went up and down. That's interesting.
So have you thought about selling scaffolding to other scaffolding firms? Is that?
Yeah, but it tends to be a bit of a dodgy industry. So I tend not to get too involved with other firms.
Right. That makes sense.
I mean, we're always getting approached by China, and I love the idea of bringing stuff in from China.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I was more thinking probably teddy bears or footballs or rubber ducks, maybe. I don't know.
I import a lot of stuff from China for the window cleaning.
Yeah.
Buy our window cleaning poles in bulk. So it just works out so much cheaper. Yeah. And I can brand them as well.
Yeah.
Which is cool for me and cool for anyone else.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Do you sell that? Do you resell that as well?
I don't at the moment, just because I don't want the headache of, I've bought in your poles and the clamp's broken. Yeah. It's like, well, you probably misused it, but because I've sold it brand new, you've got to give some sort of warranty on it. Yeah. And it's just a hassle I don't need for £100 profit. So I just, if anyone wants to buy them, I'm always quite happy to just share out. Yeah. Like we'll buy 10, 15 at a time, sometimes less. Not loads, but it works out.
I get so geeky about all this. I used to love all this.
It works out about 20-30%
full carbon
on the cost of one you'd buy in the UK.
That's it.
So much cheaper.
I used to run 2. I had a composite one.
Heavy.
22 foot, so it wasn't too bad. And then a 47 full carbon. And that was
probably just as heavy.
A beastie way, yeah.
So why you got to be so ripped? Because they're heavy.
I wasn't ripped, but I certainly, when I stopped doing it, I then went back and did a fascias and soffit.
That's the worst job.
I did 3 in a day after having not done it full time. Because when I started here, I was doing a bit of both still for the first few months. And
I don't think I would do 3 soffit and fascia jobs in a day.
It absolutely wrecked
even
me.
Now.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of our projects, because of the nature of what we do, we cover everything in dust, don't we?
Yeah. Yep.
And we try not to. And then if we
use all the dust suppression,
and then if we use dust suppression, we cover it in horrible dirt.
Yeah.
So we're always washing cars and houses, isn't we?
Yeah.
Always.
railings.
Now we know these guys. Oh, people's railings. Yeah, so we will go back to where a house builder's built a house. We wouldn't have necessarily been on the project to start with, but we'll do the customer service element of it. So they'll say there's a problem in so-and-so's house. Can you go back, sort all these problems out? We'll have a list. We'll go and do that work. And then typically they've always got the arse with the builder. So we'll end up finishing it all and then having to clean everything, won't we? At the end.
Yeah.
We always find that cleaning people's fascias, they love it, don't they?
Yeah.
They always come up really nice.
They do.
Yeah.
And the dirtiest ones actually are the ones that come up the best.
We find the dirtier they are, the better preserved they are underneath.
Yeah, because you get the tiger stripes otherwise on the other ones.
Exactly that.
Yeah, obviously, mate, I'm in my element. I've got some Ubik.
Have you got some facts for us anyway?
Still got some Ubik.
I have. Honestly, there's some out there. I've got some facts specifically about window cleaning.
I like their homework.
We do things.
Fact.
We do things properly. Well, actually, this is a general fact. So the market value in the UK of the cleaning industry.
Oh no, we should guess this.
Yeah, we should.
Oh yeah,
Let's
good.
go then,
Good.
yeah.
This is a great
So, what is
question.
it? The market value
Market
of
value.
the cleaning industry? Cleaning industry in general.
As a whole, yeah.
Not just window
So
cleaning.
it's going to be
No, this
valet
isn't just-
and
It's everything. Cleaning
Domestic,
hospitals, schools,
yeah.
everything.
I'm going to go with 4 billion.
Okay.
No, 15 billion.
22 billion.
Uncleanables Dan is closest.
It's got
It's
giant
big.
in it. It's giant.
59.8
Oh.
billion.
Put him on the board.
Right,
Sure,
we
come
need
on.
to start
charging more money,
So the next question.
Start charging.
It's a big market, isn't it?
There is a big
Cleaning's
market.
everything, isn't it?
And I love the fact that it's repeatable, like Dan was
Well, so
I
I
love
was going to
that.
say that earlier, actually. So the best sort of thing anyone said to us when I started it was the beauty of window cleaning is you only need a month's work.
Yeah.
Like-
Totally.
Because when you get to a point and then you get referrals.
Mhm.
I mean, the amount of work you pick up when people just see you in the street.
Yeah.
Not
Happens to us today,
obviously
actually,
cleaning,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
No.
do you know what was a big boost for that? Because I was doing it before COVID and then during, and I was a bit like, I don't know how this is going to go. You had so many people at home.
I wished I'd started
I'm
before
gutted I missed
COVID,
it.
like during COVID.
Yeah.
I started just as we came out of COVID,
Right.
and I think I missed out on.
Going into it was uncertain.
Hmm.
Then when you got into it, it was like, oh no, there's loads of people here.
I think Boris Johnson at one point actually said on TV, "If you're a window cleaner, stay at work, go to work,
Yeah,
because people are
Yeah.
at home looking out the windows."
Yeah, it's funny actually. I did have a few people message and say, I suppose you won't be round. And I was like, well, no, actually.
Yeah, we work
it's-
outside
yeah.
on our own.
Yeah. No, and it was, I did lose some elements of commercial, just where it was like indoor.
Yeah, all the businesses
You had-
are shut, right?
Yeah.
So
Although a couple said, no, carry on.
yeah,
It's now more than ever. We want everything to stay clean.
Mm.
So,
there was we were discussing the other day when you were looking at maybe buying some work off someone, and the general pricing for buying a window cleaning round, because it's not, you don't own those customers, right?
No.
It's just
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
been servicing them. So general rule of thumb would be between 2 and 5x, depending on location,
how long it's been,
And during COVID, because it was an industry that allowed people to carry on going to work,
Yeah.
people were selling work for like 10x.
I was going to say, I remember people doing like 5 to 10.
Yeah.
It was mad.
So now, like, there was a guy who was selling some work, wasn't there? And he wanted 7.5x.
Yeah.
And
Which
we
is
were just-
unheard
we,
of.
We were just we were crunching numbers, and it was like, it just doesn't make sense on any level. It doesn't make sense. And then someone explained that to me, and I was like, well, there people are trying to hold on to those higher pricing because it was a sought after industry at that time.
Yeah.
But now it's like,
Yeah, it's true, actually. I've not been around it for a while, so I've not seen what the numbers are.
COVID was I've got a funny anecdote in COVID. So I was going to I used to live on the top of a hill, and I obviously had to walk up the hill in order to get home. And on the way home, there was a fella who used to be like a rag and bone man, but he always used to bring it into his front garden, right? So imagine like a hoarder, right, with just stuff everywhere. And as I'm walking back, and it was the middle of lockdown, as I'm walking back, he had a weight set, the old York from Argos, one of those sets.
Yeah.
And it was in his front garden. I chapped his door, and he come out and he went, "What do you want?" so to speak. I said, "Do you want 20 quid for the weight bench and all the weights and all the rest of it?" And he went, yeah, no worries. Obviously, he's picked up for scrap metal.
Yeah,
for £20, a lot more
At
than what he...
that time, that is.
So I take it home, wash it down in my front garden, take a photo, and I put it on the internet. bearing in mind every gym in the country was shut.
Yeah.
Do you remember the people was getting their hair cut and the people they were getting arrested in the back door? Do you remember?
Yeah.
It was chaos.
Yeah.
And it went mental. I must have had over 100 messages. In the end, I turned it all off because I was like, "This is crazy."
Yeah.
Everyone wanted the barbell set. I think it was up for 50. I think I sold it for £2,500.
Man,
I just bid everyone against each other, and some proper muscle had come and bought it. And I said, he said, I'm halfway for a cycle of steroids and all the rest of it. He said, I can't go to waste. I'm just going to carry on.
It makes sense.
But if the gym shut overnight, what are you going to do? You know, people had their competitions to do, their like strict diets, etc. So
that was when I bought some bits from China. Actually, coming back to that, because the gyms were shut, and it's the only year in my life that I've ever been to the gym was the year leading up to COVID. I haven't been back since, but I ended up buying some of those adjustable dumbbells from
yeah.
And they were ridiculous money here. At that point, I mean, it felt ridiculous because of all the shipping costs and that, but actually, like,
how'd it go?
It was all right. I used them probably 5 times, then sold them. But
you cleaned up more during COVID, didn't you, with buying and selling stuff?
Yeah. So my mum's a market trader.
See what you done, cleaned up.
Yeah, a lovely fun.
So yeah, my mum's a market trader. So yeah, we done quite well. Yeah. We done quite well in COVID, and I kind of just jumped back in the swing of things, you know, a bit of buying and selling here and there, and it done quite well. And I actually imported some bits from China. Yeah. I imported 2 pallets of the microfiber cloths.
Oh yeah.
This was before either of us were
window cleaners.
Cleaning,
I just see an opening, and I thought, well, I'm going to jump on that while the iron's hot, and
jumped on that. 15,000 of them or something, didn't you?
Yeah, it was.
We've used about 12,500 of us.
They've been brilliant. We've used them everywhere. So if you wanted to know how I used to struggle, like coming from nothing almost, I managed to get 2 pallets of cloths into a Peugeot Bipper.
Wow.
So you know the very small Royal Mail vans,
tiny,
2 pallets. Yeah. So literally,
Nemo, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah, exactly the same as the Fiat Nemo. So it was like one went in the back because it's built for a pallet, and then one I had to split and put everywhere. And in the end, I had like literally a perfect capsule I was sat in with these cloths everywhere.
At least if you crashed, you would have been all right.
Oh yeah, if I would have crashed backwards in reverse, it would have been blinding. I would have probably gone to sleep.
It didn't go that well for me.
What, lockdown?
Well, no, it was after lockdown, wasn't it? Where I started to buy the containers that no one picked up.
Oh right,
so it was where they hadn't paid the duty. You know, the price went through the roof. Like 20 grand to bring a container in. It was ridiculous. So my mate Simon here.
Oh, there's no lorry drivers, were there?
We dabble in containers. He's bringing containers here. He's like, right, I bought it, and then he's buying them for the price of the box. So we're getting the contents basically for just the price of a bit of transport. Everything we had was rubbish with it. Do you not remember?
Yeah, I rember one
glass paint, one container full of hand sanitizer when no one wanted it.
I've still got some.
It was after COVID, so we had
no one wanted it.
Hand sanitizer as well. No one wanted it. Yeah, we still got it, haven't we?
They're good because they're lighting fires, though, aren't they?
Tiny little, we light fires with them.
Oh yeah, they're not 90% alcohol, aren't they?
Yeah, but it goes out of date on the back of it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't. It can't, can it?
Vape juice bottles.
Yeah,
I got nothing good.
Weird.
Funny time, innit? Yeah. It was a funny old time.
The one thing I did buy to sell, which done all right, was paddle boards.
Oh yeah, huge. You get them now.
But they must have cottoned on, but the prices went up quite a bit. I'll tell you when it was. It was when all the EU stuff was kicking off, all the Brexit stuff, and when we actually ended up like
leaving the EU.
It messed up all the shipping costs.
Oh yeah,
because they used to ship them through Germany, and then it was free from there, and
added loads of money to it.
It just went mad.
There's a guy I know who was importing gazebos during COVID because everyone was in their gardens. He made a killing selling gazebos.
Do you know one thing that blew my mind, and I'll always say this, right, is that innovation at a time like this, and you're just away. You are totally away. If you just got that foresight just to see something, they done a banner. I went online, right, on eBay. They made a banner and it said lockdown party, right? And you know, like a birthday streamer, all it said on it was lockdown party, and it was the emoji of the geezer being sick, right? And they sold 250,000.
Wowzers.
That literally just with that banner on it, I thought, mate, just that little bit of brain power.
I probably bought about 15 of them.
Just put a pound off each one.
I always think about traditional businesses, but then some of the best businesses, even around here, like these guys have got good business.
Yeah.
Then the container guys.
Yeah.
Which way you're moving out of? Like, they don't do nothing up there, do they? It's just money.
Yeah. I think container businesses are a brilliant business. Like, I absolutely love it.
It's a lot of money to stick down originally,
but the return on investment is like way better than you'd get out of a flat or.
After 3 years, he's laughing at it.
And what goes wrong, mate? What what's a container good for?
He does no maintenance.
30 years,
does he?
Bit of grease, yeah. And when it's busted, you just throw it away and get a new one.
We should grease them, paint them, and do all that, but people don't, do they?
Do you know what I think's mad?
Go on.
How we got into COVID from the cost of or the market
value of these.
What was the other?
The follow up was whether you want to know what the window cleaning industries were.
Oh yeah, go on. Let's have a little guess of that. What do you think?
So obviously that makes up part of that, but.
Mate, window cleaning's got to be in the billion, isn't it?
The trouble you're going to have is it's not going to be accurate because 90% of window cleaners are cash only.
Yeah, that's
all the abseiling guys.
Do you know? I think that's changed a lot since COVID as well. I always used to like sort of transfers instead.
There's still a good amount of people that will.
Yeah. No, I know.
I'll try from next year. I'm not taking cash.
Yeah.
It's just a growth factor. Just ruins it.
Yeah.
Like I can't pay rent with cash. I can't pay anything.
That ain't your answer to his question, is it?
What?
How much is it worth?
No, it's not. No. But we're the kings of digressing.
We love it.
2.5 from Dan. Okay.
2.5.
I reckon it's
billion, obviously.
300 million.
Yeah, I reckon it's lower than Dan. I reckon about 1.2.
Oh, you've
billion.
smashed them both, mate. 1.5 billion.
Oh,
that was very close as well.
Putting two up on the board.
Yeah. Well, that's not even our proper question for this one.
Oh, is it not?
No.
We've just made them into questions.
We've made them into questions, yeah. I enjoyed it.
That was good fun.
1.5 billion. 1.5 billion. Yeah. That's the window in the UK.
Yeah, so obviously that's going to make up like...
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Gardener poles are based in the UK.
Oh, okay, like
so I'd assume...
And
that's why I got it wrong, because I didn't think that.
I would assume it's also
I would have got it probably bang on right if I'd known.
I was talking to a customer, funny enough, he was an airline pilot, and he was quite fascinated with the setup and all the rest of it, and we was going around, and I just said, and he said, oh, how does this work and how does that work? And I just said, this is a great old industry. It's a lot bigger than what a lot of people think. I said, but everything's just so expensive.
Yeah.
Like even just a brush head is £100, depending on what one you get. You know, and you might have 3 or 4 poles in the back of your van. You might have a monkey just on brushes.
Yeah. Right, if you're buying your poles from like Gardener and you've got 3 poles in your van, that's £2,000 worth of poles.
Yeah, it's outrageous, mate. Yeah. Honestly, every little clip you see is outrageous.
Fittings are 15 quid each.
It's like the wedding industry. It's exactly the same system. Exactly the same. If everything you was buying was for something else, it'd be half the price, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the time manufacturers do take advantage.
Even the clips are very similar to like just a telescopic.
Yeah, they're all John Guest. They're all John Guest fittings.
Do you want to know
you
one?
can get from Screwfix.
There you go. Do you want to know one that blows my mind? You've got one. You bought some at the show. They're racks that go in your van, and they're like people who are window cleaners will know what I mean. They're like a telescopic rack. It's steel and it slides out like that, right? And what they do is you bolt one at the start and bolt one at the end, and you're meant to slide your poles. They were 200 quid, weren't they?
170.
170 quid. I use a couple of gutter clips, just screw them to the plyboard in the van, and they hold it for less than 2 quid.
Yeah,
but it's just because it's like a specific window cleaning thing, you know.
Yeah. It's true. And I had a similar thing, just a couple of fittings out of B&Q. Literally, I think 5 or something.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I'm far too heavy-handed for that though, so that's why I went with the metal option. So I had the gutter clips.
You just throw it in the back.
Throw my pole in, and he just with broken clips. So
puts his pole in like Leonidas.
Right. So we have got a section where we do a quick fire 4. So just 4 questions, whatever comes up. Do you reckon we should go like one each?
No.
Like.
Yeah. Like alternates. Yeah.
So both give us an answer, both of you, for each one. So what's the biggest challenge when it comes... Actually, are we going to do this pod related or window cleaning related?
Questions.
Actually, why don't we do... Yeah, all right. So biggest challenge when it comes to recording the pod?
Consistency.
Yeah, 100%. Consistency.
Nice. You can answer this as well, Dan.
Go on then.
Consistency?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's really difficult.
Biggest challenge when it comes to cleaning?
For me at the moment, staffing. It's definitely my staff member dislocated his shoulder.
Oh.
So he was in 3 months. He was doing incredibly.
Yeah.
Very happy, and then he's been out for 3.5 weeks.
I think being hard, not being hard, but being strong on your rules and regulations, like in terms of with customers, because they'll try and take the mickey out of you.
Yeah.
And you've got to be like, no, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
You know, and if you've got a pricing structure, you'll turn up and they'll be like, well, I haven't told you about this. And hope you don't notice a big conservatory.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, well,
that happens all the time.
Every day.
Right.
Yeah.
And they go, can you get the Veluxes? Even the Veluxes earlier.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if you can't reach them, no. It's like, can you get a ladder or go in the neighbour's garden?
Yeah,
no, mate.
She wanted us to just enter the neighbour's garden to clean her
It's like, that ain't going to happen
She's
every
like,
4
the
weeks,
last
is
guy's
it?
done it. I mean, we'll get them back and do it.
Yeah,
like, why have you called me?
Yeah.
So you've got to be strong on that. You need to turn around and go, no, it don't work like that. And
I used to enjoy the...
the customer's not always right.
Yeah, that's the key, isn't it?
Yeah,
But Dan was like, I'll get up on the ladder and clean the Velux. I said, no, don't, because she's going to expect that every time.
Velux is spin round.
I can't
yeah.
expect
Yeah.
a staff member to climb
No,
up on
sure,
a ladder and
yeah.
clean a window. It's just dangerous. And if he falls off, I'm liable. I've got to pay something.
Yeah.
Like, Dan doesn't mind doing it. I wouldn't mind doing it. But you've got to set the precedence.
I used to like the old... You'd get a call or a text.
It's quick fire for.
Sorry.
Yeah, all right,
We will ruin it with
no, it's
going off track.
now.
It's you.
So in
I've got
COVID,
t-shirts
Kirby,
with it's
before you
written on
start...
Yeah. Right. How much to clean a 3-bedroom house? No. That was my favourite question. I was like,
22 quid.
Depends how many windows you got. Your favourite element to podding?
I think my favourite element to put in is getting to hear other people's stories, because there's always something to learn.
Yeah.
Like I would probably credit a lot of my growth to the stuff we've learned from interviewing other people.
Yeah, nice.
That's a good point. I like the... it's not so much recognition. I like the fact that people can come up to us and have a laugh with us about a story they've heard and relate to it. But that was months ago.
Yeah.
So we done an event not too long ago where we've gone to this place, an expo, and we had people coming up and chatting to us, and it was just it was amazing energy to sit there and like people are laughing and going, oh mate, that story you've done with so and so and so and so.
We can't remember what
but
they're talking about.
but like obviously it does end up coming back to you. But you sit there and go, this is great. This is what it was for. It was for everyone to listen and enjoy. And it's great that it's kind of living out like that, you know?
Nice. And Dan, your favourite element of podding? Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you about cleaning.
Don't ask me nothing about cleaning.
Okay, fine. Favourite element of cleaning?
Satisfaction for me.
I love the money.
Do you know what? That is the one. We were talking before about how well it lends itself to like before and after shots.
Yeah.
Like better than any other industry.
Massively, yeah.
That's why on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think
massive.
The best thing with cleaning is it's so basic as a business. You can have fun scaling it, and I don't. The cleaning's not like the part. I just enjoy building the business.
Yeah,
and it's like you want a bigger business, you need more customers.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get more customers? Right, we can do this, and this.
Yeah.
All right, now we need an office. Oh, brilliant. Let's go look for an office.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Now I want to brand my vans. Let's wrap them. And everything's just exciting.
Yeah. Nice. Cleaning or podding?
Podding.
All
day long. If I get paid to do it, mate, 100%.
Yeah.
There's two lads just sitting in a room talking. It's the
so,
best thing in the world.
We're so far in debt with this podcast. If we didn't enjoy it, it wouldn't be worth it.
Fair enough. Equipment you couldn't do without for podding first?
Chairs, probably. I couldn't stand up and talk for that long.
Yeah, simple ones are the best.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's got to be this.
Do you know what I think really changed the game? I'll tell you, a cheap bit of kit that really, really pushed it forward was the lighting.
Yeah.
Because we're visual.
Yeah, because your video.
The minute we put a light in, it was like, wow. Now it makes. Yeah. I can see it now. The
lights aren't as cheap as you think they are.
No, I know they're big money. Yeah, no, I get that.
Nice. And then for cleaning equipment,
Ubic.
Nice.
I'll have to go with the van. You couldn't do anything without the van, and everything is on the van. So yeah, the van.
I'll tell you one thing. If anyone external cleaners is listening to this, do yourself a lemon and go online and buy a solar panel for your van. You install one. I've installed, yes, and you're picking out the big car battery. A lot of people, I don't know why, a lot of people don't know how heavy they are. They're like 30 kilos. in a little box.
They're leisure batteries, isn't they? So
Yeah.
they're bigger than the car batteries.
They're horrible. Solar panel on the roof. I haven't taken out in months.
Have you got? We used to have split charge relays.
Yeah, so we don't. So round here particularly,
Yeah.
like if you're in a bit more of a rural location, you're doing a little bit further between
That's
towns.
true, yeah.
But the furthest I go is Billericay, which is like 20 minutes on the A127. It's just not far enough, and then you're 2 minutes between each job. The split charge for me, I was more worried that the mileage isn't. You would have to charge the battery at some point. Yeah. But with the solar panels now, they don't just run off sunlight; they run off daylight. Yeah. So that's charging from the minute the sun rises, whether it's sunny or just daylight, to the minute it gets dark.
Yeah, top tips.
Yeah, that is a good shout. That's probably the best bit of kit.
You can have that one.
Yeah.
Don't worry. No, honestly, I'd say so.
Yeah, good shout.
Works for camper vans as well.
You can also, not that I've gone this far, but you can get an inverter and add a 3-pin plug to the back of your van off of the back of two solar panels. So it's £500 investment, and you can run. I don't know if you'd run a gutter vac off of it.
No, I don't think you can run anything really. They can charge drill batteries and that.
It'd be 240 volt.
Yeah, but I think it's the
power.
It's like them gutter vacs, mate. They pop fuses. They're beasts.
Yeah, I wouldn't run a gutter vac off it, but you can charge tools and.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like small D-wall batteries, it'll get you out of trouble.
Drinks cold during the day.
Yeah, totally.
Nice. So finally, then I think it's time for our actual question.
We've got the one that I'm going to win.
This is the one. So we've got a little bit of a competition. It's like closest to pin.
Okay.
We get given a question.
Okay.
So and then we just.
Oh, that's cool. Who gave you the question?
Georgia in the office.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
We might have to borrow it for our
It's loosely related to whatever.
Very loosely related to. What is it?
How
loosely?
No. This is good. How many panes of glass are there in the Shard?
Oh! I've done lots of events in the Shard.
I don't think it's as much as you think.
I'm going to go 20,000.
I'm going to go 80,000.
6,000.
Oh, I think I might be out because he's always right.
I think it also depends on if they're counting, like if it's like double or triple glazed.
No, I think
don't try to change your answer now.
Yeah. I'm just putting in some.
So in the staff room in the Shard, are they counting the glass in there as well?
I don't know.
How
many
the
beakers?
Glass?
I get it.
No, I reckon about. I reckon about 32,000. I reckon.
Okay,
32.
20.
I think I'm out of it, and 6. 11,000.
Oh, see.
You're close. 6 is closer.
Yeah. Well done.
Mate, what is ruined my day, that is.
But
I've not won nothing today.
They're floor to ceiling, isn't they?
That's only exterior.
Oh, so if you double it, because it's double glazed, I'm the winner. Quality. There you go.
He can have a point.
We'll have half each for sure.
It's a lot of glass, isn't it?
There's a lot of glass. Have you ever thought about that? Like the
abseiling.
Yeah.
That's real specialist, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not. Heights don't really bother me, but I think as I get a little bit older and the business gets a little bit bigger, and you take on more staff, you don't want the headache of something so complicated.
It's all the tickets.
It's like I can send someone out to clean domestic houses for the day, and then it's like, right, I just need more customers and another van, and send another person out. Or we can all go dangle off a building, and you get a nice big chunk of money. But also, I can sell that service to someone, and there's 4 or 5 companies I know that will, that will happily go and white label it for me.
Yes.
And I haven't got the risk.
Do you remember how long we spent trying to clean the Plestra building?
No.
Which is TfL's headquarters. The cradle broke.
Oh,
you do remember?
No, I think this was before.
And we built a cantilevered scaffold out to get to the cradle, to service the cradle.
To then...
Yeah, and then they said, don't worry, there's no one actually in the building anyway. We just thought it was looking a bit dirty. After they spent hundreds of thousands of pounds. I remember that.
No.
It was about 3 years ago.
I think that might have been just before I started.
Yeah. It was an interesting one. So TfL went, basically Vincey run TfL's FM now, so...
Interesting.
That's crazy, isn't it?
I enjoyed that question.
Yeah, that was an interesting
I've got 2 more if you just want some bonus ones.
Yeah, I love a bonus question.
What you've got?
Yeah, she's done us extra ones.
I like the effort she's put into
this is good. This is good. I like it.
Colour coded as well.
Right, so this has already been mentioned today. Southend Pier. How many years did it take for Southend Pier to be fully completed from its initial construction to its final iron structure?
I think this is going to be a red herring, isn't it?
I should know this.
You should know this, Mr. Southend.
I don't think I know.
I'm going to guess at 150 years.
Oh, that's punchy.
Mate, I don't think the council built this one.
No,
That's
I'm
straight up
assuming
US.
it started off as wood and then it burnt down.
Is there a
And
red
now
herring in this? Yeah.
Oh,
I
I don't know. I don't know. That's the.
Could be a grey
It could be
herring.
1.5.
Yeah.
I don't think it is though.
I'm going to say 48.
It is a complete guess, so I have absolutely zero idea.
I'm
I've
going
chosen
low,
a number.
like 3 years.
I reckon. No, I'd say 8. I'd say 8 years.
60 years.
There you go.
Oh, that's mine.
I still weren't closest, but
But-
yeah.
Queen Victoria built it. She liked it.
She might have started it. I haven't got the
It
dates.
was
when
probably
started,
only
when it
finished, 15, 20 years
Well,
ago.
when we put the toilet
The
block
joke
in.
of it is, we put a toilet block down the end of it, and it took them 4 years to finish it, didn't it? I built a toilet block at the very end, the steel structure. We done all the stuff with the boat, hung the scaffold underneath, linked up all the services, and then had to get a general builder. It took 4 years to then finish it.
Do you want to hear a funny story about Southend Pier? Fishing off the Southend Pier. I used to have a friend, and he said his dad went down there one day, and he said his dad was there, and what he done was he had a couple of rods with him, and he's had his rod in the water, and he's helping someone, and the fish has pulled. Oh no, excuse me. He's baited the rod, and he's leant it against the side, and as he's turned around, something's happened, and it's fallen, and it's rolled, and the rod's gone in the water, right? So he's lost his rod. So anyway, he's like, well, I've got a spare one anyway, it don't matter. So he starts fishing. Obviously, he's fishing away. At the end of the day, it's the last cast, whatever you call it, and he casts it in, and he pulls his rod up that fell off earlier, and the bait had a fish on it.
Good story.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd get a Southend
I thought he was
Pier
going to
story
find my
out of
spanners.
Yeah.
I dropped my
Yeah.
spanners down there, didn't I?
that. Yeah. Magnet fishing.
Someone's had them, definitely.
Yeah.
They were my King Dick podgers.
That's an
actually
old
what they're
brand, isn't
called.
it?
Yeah.
King Dick. Yeah, you don't get
Yeah.
that anymore.
And they were my podgers, and they weren't on lanyards or anything. And we had them up, and it was the middle of February. It's freezing cold. You get splash by. It was horrible out there that time. But they like to do it out of season.
Mm.
So it was like, yeah, all right, and drop most of my bits in the water.
Beautiful, mate. That's
I'm
what you want on a
It's a good
February.
excuse to buy new tools, though, isn't it?
Exactly.
We all love buying new tools.
I'm going to save the other question for another pod.
Oh, spicy.
So, well, 1-1. Thanks, guys.
We'll get some good questions when you come to visit us and come on our
Yeah.
pod. We'll be ready in a couple
Well,
of
As long
weeks.
as you sort of shade them like that.
Yeah.
No, they won't
then
look like that. though. They'll be lucky if they're written down.
Mate, you'll be lucky if you can read our handwriting.
No, thanks for coming on. I think it'd be good to let everyone know where they can listen to you guys
So we're
or
On
see you as well.
on YouTube.
Yeah,
You
on
can
YouTube,
watch us on YouTube if you're a visual listener. If you're not a visual listener and you're an audio listener, you can catch us on all of the popular
Spotify,
podcasting.
Apple.
Yeah, all of that. I don't know of any others, but
Which is
we're
where
on
I-
all of them.
Which is where I get them.
Yeah, me too.
What, you listen, you don't watch?
I'm not a watcher. I listen.
When I first found you guys, I watched, and then I've listened since.
This is an interesting one. Brutally honest opinion.
Yeah.
How did you get on when you found us?
It was as we were starting this, so
Okay.
I was sort of doing it for research.
She's
purposes.
realising what not to do.
No, we were
No.
we was looking around.
Funny enough,
I
I said
think-
to Dan, I was like, I think
Who
they're pretty
said,
good.
who
Really?
said
Yeah.
they're local?
I can't remember.
I mean, you couldn't get more local
Mitch.
than us two, could
It might be
Yeah,
Mitch. Yeah.
Mitch.
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was on in here one day.
What, Mitch from
Yeah.
OMG,
Yeah,
who
he-
bought my business?
And he
yeah.
said you was local, yeah.
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 Didn't,
Yeah,
tell, tell you he knew me then.
No, he didn't
No.
at that point.
No, that is
Lasting impression, Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is it. And then I watched a few. And to be fair, it was probably the first podcast I've ever watched because
Yeah.
I've always been audio.
So when we first put it out there, I don't think we did film the first one, didn't we? But we just assumed people would just listen to it on YouTube. But actually, we get just over twice as many views.
I think, but we're
viewers
quite,
and listeners.
where we're quite, dare I say it, where we're quite comical and where we're quite funny with it. I mean,
I'm honest.
we act out a little bit, and do you know what I mean? Like, we'll go, woo, like, and you know, and
Bit delusional as well.
like where we're so good looking. No, no, do you know what I mean? So it's not like just one of them serious ones where they just chat it and You know what I mean?
I think the visual lends itself to guest episodes as well, because people want to see the guest.
Yeah.
They don't always want to watch us. They know what we look like.
Yeah, totally. But okay, so put it this way. So if you hear, if you're listening to us with the visual playing, but you're not watching it, and me and him make a joke, you can watch that and you'd appreciate the joke, because we're so like, we almost act it out, aren't we?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's landing how I'm seeing it, but
I get what you mean. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Expressive, I believe.
Do you do your video on Spotify then?
We don't know. I know you can upload to Spotify now. It's relatively new, but again,
there's some of the others I listen to.
We're ease of upload rather than like we haven't got. It's just me and Dan. Yeah. Dan only learned how to use a computer about 6 months ago.
Well done.
And now he's editing.
I've had one for 10 years, but I used to put it to get to the top cupboard.
Yeah.
So I just used to drag it out in the box and stand on it.
Yeah. Nice.
But now he's editing podcasts. So
I
uploading to YouTube. We don't go further than that at the moment, do we?
I had a belter. It's still going. I had a video upload. I had 80 followers on my YouTube account, and now I've got almost 10,000 views in one of the videos I put up. I built a fence, and it come out really, really well. And I was like, I'm really, really pleased with this, and put it up. And I've had people from California comment on it and everything. Nice. It's really, really nice, isn't it?
It's your first one that's gone. Well.
Yeah, I just like it how it's connected everyone and everyone's,
I like looking at that. Like I keep saying to Dan, we've got a listener here, we've got a listener there.
Yeah.
You notice repeat listeners in.
Funny enough, like our listen pool's like 95% UK man.
Oh really?
Yeah.
We're big in America for some reason.
Yeah.
I think it's because you love it.
Massive fan of everything American.
Big day for them today, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
What, the Americans?
Yeah, 4th of July.
Oh, 4th of July,
yeah.
Everyone's losing their fingers, aren't they?
Is that a thing?
It's a big thing. They the fireworks sales and everything, and the crackers, and there's always I think there's like thousands of them end up in hospital where they didn't let the firework go and losing fingers and everything.
Wowzers.
But anyway, you ever gone to America, you lads?
Not since I was 8.
Love it. Yeah.
It's a wild old place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big fan, aren't you?
I ain't got it on it.
Nah.
Normally wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Brilliant, mate.
Dan's got a cowboy hat.
Cowboy hat as well.
Yeah.
I love a cowboy hat.
Proper Stetson. I got 64 centimetre diameter head.
Head.
Big brain. Big brain, they call that, don't they?
Big fat head.
They do like the British, though, don't they? Americans do like the British.
Yeah.
Is it
Some
reciprocated?
boots and all, haven't you? Matching boots.
Mate, I had to
I
get
got
boots,
I got boots. Yeah, I got them.
You got them, haven't you?
You two need to get together with Harry, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's
We
3
going,
people now.
There's a do at Chelmsford, a country festival, and me and one of the scaffolders, Harry, are going in full cowboy attire.
Oh, go on, mate.
And he's on about, should we rent some horses? That'd be quite good.
Nice.
It'd be talk of the festival, I reckon.
Well, that's it. Yeah,
Mate, get in here.
You're not going to that one?
What's it called, that one?
Nashville.
Oh, right, yeah,
in
it's
the park.
like a day in Nashville. No, I know it. I'm not going to it, but I do know it.
It's good. It's country's in, isn't it?
Do you know what? It's not come round yet, has it?
It's the 17th of August, I think.
Yeah, I think me and my missus was talking about that, and we whacked it in a little group chat as well. We might end up going to that. If we do, I'll wear me get up, and you'll know where I am.
I'll be proper getting
I'll just look
He'll
for
be the one on the horse. He'll be taller than everyone else.
Anything you want to plug other than country festivals, Dan?
No, I mean, I've done them a favour, haven't I, there?
Yeah.
Could do with a few more reviews on Spotify.
Always. Yeah, we like that, don't we? The old Spotify reviews.
Yeah, they're good. Especially the ones from your mum.
Yeah, my mum keeps posting.
Yeah, that's nice.
Dan's mum was our biggest commenter at the beginning, wasn't
at the beginning.
We had to ring up his mum and say stop.
No, you're joking.
No, we didn't. No. She only left one, I think. It's very nice, though.
She used to leave reviews, my mum, and then she didn't. And then I was talking to her the other day, and she mentioned, I mentioned the pod. She said, "Oh, so what's been happening?" I said, "Oh, yeah, like we're putting the new unit and that pod." She's like, "I haven't watched. I'm so sorry." I said, "It's all right. Don't worry. Don't take it so personal, Mum." Like,
when you want to have a word with Ryan, he'll be well upset. Our number one fan.
Right, thanks, gents. We're gonna have to wrap up.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just been good. We've enjoyed this. This is our first podcast we've been on.
It's our debut, mate.
Yeah, you've done well. We're looking forward to visiting yours.
Yeah, come down. It'd be
in a
great.
couple of weeks, we'll be ready. I've got some signage coming, some new lights.
You've got to bring your hat down. I'll bring mine. All right.
Yeah, mate.
Proper couple of cowboys.
Nice. It's only because I've been rushing around today. dealing with tenants that aren't even mine.
Sounds about right. Always problems. Gents, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Find us again on Hard Hat Chat or The Uncleanables.